right, man. Welcome back. Welcome back, man. Welcome back to another episode of the 5060 show.
We always gonna bring you 110%.
That's right. That's right, man. I'm your host, Scoops.
I'm Coach Rosey.
And glad to have you back, man. I know some folks missed you last week. Hey,
My voice still struck.
yeah. I was hearing that. I was hearing that, but it was definitely a lot better from last week. So.
Bad. I couldn't even talk at all. I sent you a text because I literally will be on the phone like
Dang. That's yeah. Oh,
bad.
I remember those days, man. Back when I was coach. But yeah, no, I mean, hey, I definitely made that a valid point. I know you seen it on the episode last week, but I just told people like, if you ever coached, especially football, or if you just, scream at the top of your lungs about 4 or 5 days a week, then you'll understand. So but anyway, man, how was your past week? How was your week?
Been good, man. You know, just my team pulled, pulled out a tough win over Staley last week, and then that that's gonna move us forward in the playoffs. So tomorrow we're actually taking on our rivalry in Park Hill High School, and it should be a pretty good one. Um, you know, Battle of the Hill, and it's playoff football, so everything's on the line. So we're gonna it it should be
Oh
a
yeah.
good time. Just to do a little high school real quick. It's funny because tomorrow's games in high school for the playoffs, it's Park Hill versus Park Hill South, Blue Springs versus Blue Springs South, Liberty versus Liberty North, and Oak Park versus North Kansas City
Oh
are
wow.
the playoff games in six football playoffs. Those are like the matchups, and they're all rivalry games.
Yeah, those are all rivalries. Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
so this is going to be a very intense week, man. Woo! And all of these games are on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh my, yeah, wow. The city's gonna be going crazy then. That's nice, man. Kansas City, boy, it's beautiful. Nah, man. Well, hey, good luck to you guys. Again, thank you for, taking the time out. Oof, of course, me not coaching anymore, but I do remember how stressful and just how much, pressure is just on coaches. We want to prepare. We're hoping our boys are sleep and eating,
Yeah, man. That last one was so stressful, man. I broke my headset,
Oh, did you?
but it ain't too bad. Like they sent me a new piece, so we fixed it. But it at the game, like it was like dangling. That I had to like hold the earpiece up because
Oh,
I
my.
I got too excited and I threw my yeah. It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Woo, wow. Hey, it gets like that. I get it. I get it, man. Well, no, yeah, man, but that's like I said, good luck to you guys this week. We should be there, to help, watch, support and all that good stuff. But stay warm, man. Phew. How about this? Have you found like a secret to like kind of saving your voice or anything? Have you found like a secret
No,
yet?
if I found it, I'll be using it. I no no. Jesus Christ, it's been bad.
Hey,
But you also know like I'm the hype coach. So
yeah,
like the reason why my voice was gone that day is because like we were breaking down and
uh-huh.
I did the like I am only one, but I am one. And then we got super and I was like, oh. And then after that, I went to go talk to a coach and I didn't have a voice. It's just too crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Hey, man, figure it out. But hey, just keep doing what you're doing, man. I mean, it'll work out. But all right, just moving forward. Like I said, my week is pretty good, man. I mean, just it's pretty boring. I mean, it wasn't boring, but got to knock out a couple other episodes, and man, good old Kansas City weather, man. The family, we switched out those summer clothes for the winter clothes, and I think the day after we did that, it was like 70 degrees, or it was just a mess. But that
of
is
course,
Kansas City for you.
of
You
course.
never know. You never know. But anyway, definitely a good week for me. Just can't complain, man. Just nice, simple week. Good progress on everything. And of course, me, I love getting my rest when I can because I'm always busy. But yeah, so that's about it for me, man. But let's get into week 9. Let's recap this week 9, man. Week 9,
You
man.
better start catching up, man. I'm about to leave you. I'm about to leave you.
Got
You
two
better
on.
start catching up.
That's crazy. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I knew I made a couple. See, if you really look at it, bro, we really made a lot of the same picks. But it was. I feel like it was the ones that I was really banking on. I just didn't
You
really
need to pick
know.
them Cowboys again.
Oh no, no sir, no sir. You will never see
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
You will never see them
yeah.
on this side again.
Because you learned your lesson. Told you how like Dak be choking. You learned
Uh,
your lesson. Told you, man. It's crazy.
It's like, look, and I don't know if you've seen the comment. It's like he stopped choking. I mean, no, he is choking, but now he's trying to, but like get his teammates involved. Like, I don't know if you've seen that little clip of when he was on the
It's
sideline
like
talking.
we suck.
Man, yeah, in a nice way, yeah, yeah. I was like, wow, he really just said that. Oh man, but anyway, man, you got it this week again. That's crazy. But the one thing I want to say, because again, I do want to win. I do want to win. I want to beat you, all that good stuff. But
Here we
one thing
go.
that
Making excuses.
one thing that I have noticed, every time I lose to you, right? I win in the two fantasy football leagues I'm in. I win in both leagues every week. When I lose to you,
Well, I've also been winning in both my leagues too.
you have been.
Yeah.
Back. You know what I'm
Because
saying? So,
three, I'm number three in our league together, and I was look, I was like number eight at one point. Now
you
I'm three.
was down. You number 3. Yeah, I gotta double check that. But yeah, but I mean, man. And speaking and shout out to Tip, man. Tip boy, I'm gonna call him tomorrow because
Play him. I'll play him this week. His team is all jacked up. What is he doing?
bro, like people were like call or not really texting me. They were like, "Hey, is Tip okay?" Or because he's like just not even looking there paying attention. He got players out. Now, I mean, look, I know you hope he just forget about it too, but I'm like, at this point, I need to check on him. Like, hey, bro, you good? Like, is life okay? Like, what's yeah,
Right,
no,
I gave up because he number 10. He done gave up now.
is it? Yeah, because yeah, man, because everybody's just like, what is going on with dude? But anyway, let's see. Again, it's only a couple games we really have to kind of talk about. Well, as far as like what happened, whatever. But um, again, we both lost in that. And the Texans. We both picked the Texans, but somehow Aaron Rodgers pulled off that win.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how that happened, but like I said, Gary Wilson had a nice game. Devontae,
Yeah, he had like 30 points, right? See why?
yeah, I got him in one of my leagues. But yeah, I mean, it was one thing. I don't know. CJ Strauss, man, I mean, he did not have the best game. I'm looking at the stats now. He only had 191 yards, zero touchdowns, and zero interceptions. But it was just weird, bro, because like his offensive line was just not blocking. They I mean, again, Jets defense is good. They are that good, but it was just a horrible performance. Again, he threw for 191 yards. Bro, Tank Dell by himself has 126 yards. So that's basically all he was doing. Joe Mixon has 106 yards on the ground and one touchdown. So man, it's like I know they're hurting without Diggs and other little weapons like that, but that's just ridiculous. I don't know. But let me see. Saints Panthers, not too surprised from that game. It came close though. They only won by 1 point. So I mean, it wasn't definitely was not like a blowout or anything like that. But again, Panthers came out with the win.
Because it was the two like worst teams in the league.
True. True. Yeah. So we got that one off.
They
Commanders.
was both. They
They,
was both like trying to. They was both like trying to lose.
hey, but I actually started to pick the Saints only because this was Derek Carr's first game back. So I'm like, at least they're gonna have somewhat of a quarterback now. But no, they still. I mean, they lost by what 1 point, but still,
Right.
a loss is a loss. Um, I guess moving on to this Washington, the Commanders game. You know, Commanders won 27-22. So Jaden Daniels, man, threw for 209 yards, two touchdowns. He was just kind of going crazy. McLaurin got two touchdowns. He caught two of them bad boys. So, but that the rookie Malik Neighbors, he still got nine receptions for 59 yards. So he's still eating. He still had a pretty good game. I mean, at least for a rookie. So, you know, he still did pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Again, they lost, but I'm not too surprised. I think we
What
definitely,
about that Chargers like the Chargers game?
bro. Okay, Chargers are, you know, I know they do have a couple players coming back from injuries, but dude, like they beat the Browns 27 to 10. Herbert, let me see.
Yeah, that receiver like went off. When
Johnston,
when Johnston went off.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
and that rookie
yeah,
McConkey, he's nice.
because he had 118 yards on 4 catches.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's almost 30 yards a catch.
He's definitely a deep threat. Yeah. I was
Yeah, he
watching
was
his
like,
highlights though. Like, I mean, he's going to be a deep threat. But anyway, yeah, man, Johnston definitely did his thing. I mean, that I don't know, man. Herbert's starting to the Chargers defense. I feel like they're put something is going on with the Chargers that I must have not been paying attention to, but this was a pretty big win for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it
but
was. Huh?
I'll tell you, like Coach Harbaugh is a really good coach.
Yeah,
He's getting them turned around for
for
sure.
sure. For sure. No, I'm starting to see it. I'm gonna really have to pay attention to them guys, man. That was it was actually a pretty good game. We do not have to really. I want to comment on the Cowboys game, but I mean, they just suck. They suck. They suck. Dak Prescott said they suck. What else can you say when your starting quarterback says that about his own team? But yeah, man, between coaching and Prescott, man, this bad. It's trash. And now Prescott's hurt. He's not even going to be playing this next week. So uh, yeah, hats off to
What's
them.
crazy is watch them mess around and win.
Exactly. Exactly. With Cooper Rush. With Cooper Rush. That is gonna be oh man.
The Seahawks.
Nah, that was a pretty good game though. So let me see. That was when Puka Nakua and what's his face? Cooper Cup. You know what I'm saying? It was they were doing their thing, man. You can just tell Stafford is definitely trying to get his wide receivers back. But
Right.
I mean, what? Let me see. Stafford threw for 298 yards, two touchdowns, one interception. But like I said, I mean, I'm looking at the receiving core. They all were kind of eating. You know what I'm saying? But Cooper Cup got the highest, passes right this week. Man, oh, he got 104 yards. Yeah, man. But I know as far as the Seahawks go, I believe Metcalf is still injured. Tyler Lockett is always going to do his thing, but
Yeah.
I cannot say this dude's name. Jackson Smith in Jigba.
Jigma, yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely the fan favorite this game. I mean, he was just all over the place snatching, and he got two touchdowns. So, man, big ups to him and Geno Smith, man. Geno Smith, what do you think they're gonna do with him? This is second year now where he's been like, because basically last year is what they were just trying to figure it all out. But this year he's actually doing, I think, even better. I'm pretty sure
Oh
it's
yeah,
a lot better.
he's been doing really well. Depending on how they feel about his age, I mean, like they may sign him to a longer deal, but because he's been doing good.
Now I'm looking at his stats. Now again, he probably has one of the highest, as far as pass ratings this week, in yards or whatnot. He threw for 363 yards. You know what I'm saying? Three touchdowns, but three interceptions too. So, I mean, obviously, you throw three interceptions, you should automatically not win. So, yeah. But I don't really have too much to say, moving on to this Lions versus Packers game. I mean, it was a very good game, but one thing I will highlight, if you really look at Jared Goff's stats, 145 excuse me, 145 passing yards, one touchdown. Now, one thing, because I definitely watched this game, man, you really gotta love watching the Lions right now, the Lions and the Chiefs, really. But
For sure.
between it's really it was really the two running backs, David Montgomery and Jameer Gibbs. Like I mean, even though Gibbs is the one that got the touchdown, look, Montgomery got 73 yards rushing, Gibbs got 65 yards rushing. You got two running
Yeah.
backs going crazy like that, like,
Right.
and they probably could have done a lot more, really. But yeah, versus a Packers defense that you would think is does they have been dominating in most games, but it's just something about this Lions team. Like now they got a dynamic duo when it comes to running backs. You got Golf resting
Yeah.
his shoulders, so he don't even have to do that
Okay.
much. So I'm definitely loving what the Lions got going on. But we just got to keep an eye out, man. They're fun to watch right now.
For sure.
Always doing some like trickery plays and Yeah, they're just fun to watch. But man, let's get to this Chiefs game, man. This Chiefs versus Buccaneers game. All right, man. So this good old Chiefs game. Well, yeah, we got the dub
No,
again.
man, Chiefs is rolling, man. In this game, Patrick actually threw three touchdown passes. Like, because we've been winning and he hasn't been throwing touchdown passes. The Chiefs are finding ways to beat teams in different ways every week.
Yeah.
So it's like it's tough.
If you're a football head, it's definitely something beautiful to watch because again, like it's just good coaching. It's definitely just good coaching, but oh man, I mean, they're just becoming unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? You might get a pick on Mahomes, or you might, you know, you it's like you just think you're good. You know what I'm
Nobody's
saying?
but nobody's like now because they're used to just hey, calm it down. It's okay. Don't matter. We're still gonna come together and play this game. It's so relaxed. Like you don't see them really freaking out, arguing, nothing like that because they've proven time and time again that regardless of what happens, like come out with the dub.
Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. And I'll say this too. I definitely highlighted this on the Unveil the Real podcast episode that I just put out. I just highlighted the fact that this is the first game. It's kind of sad, but good at the same time. But this is the first game I believe that Mahomes has not thrown an interception. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like I said, Chiefs fans were not too worried, but again, stats are still stats. That's just something that we got to really appreciate because we know Mahomes has. I think everybody can see they got a lot going on between the media and everything. But I mean, again, like you mentioned, he threw three touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Two of them to D Hop. So who was the third one to? Samaji Piran. He caught one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, but it's been just exciting, man, and just to see how DeAndre Hopkins just hops in right away and just can hop into the flow of it. Is super impressive, man. It's good.
And one catch in the tight covers was crazy, but I mean,
But
it
also,
was
too,
not a touchdown pass, but it was a good catch.
did you know that over his time in the league, like he has the least amount of drops out of any receiver?
Oh yeah, his hands are. Shut up.
Yeah, like he's not dropping that ball. So that's
Yeah, nah, yeah. He's he's always been a dog like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why quarterbacks love throwing it to him. So I mean, but again, in that tight coverage, that catch that he caught right there in like the red zone, that was oh man, that catch was crazy. Now, him being a veteran receiver, I do want to highlight. Gotta put X Man on the spot, Mr. Xavier Worthy on the spot, man. Him being a rookie,
drop that pass.
man, we gotta come on, man. And it's crazy because I'm like, I don't know. Everyone makes mistakes. You know what I'm saying? It's life, it's football, whatever. But I'm
Yeah,
dang because again, I'm like, oh, I know Mahomes he's gonna make sure he gets more passes, right? But if you can see his stats again, Xavier Worthy, he actually has had 0 targets, 0 yards. He didn't get anything after that incomplete pass. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That should have been a walk-in touchdown. He caught the ball, one foot was out, one foot was in, nobody in sight. That was a walk-in touchdown, bro. So
yeah.
I just gotta highlight that. I mean, like I
You
said,
know,
luckily he's
he
a
was,
rookie, but he has a lot to
but
learn.
close. He was this close because if we would have lost that game, he would have had to get him chopping.
Ooh, he
He would have had to get him chopping.
definitely would have been the one getting him chopping. Ooh, wee. But like I said, man, I mean, that's the one good thing about it. He has all this speed and everything like that. But he can definitely learn a lot from some of those veteran wide receivers on the team.
Sure,
Even
definitely.
Travis Kelsey, actually, he got more receptions than anybody. 14 receptions,
Yeah,
400 yards. So man, okay, Kelsey. But we definitely gotta give Kareem Hunt. You know what I'm saying? He definitely led the team. It was a wet game. You know what I'm saying? It rained quite a bit, so
yeah.
uh, gotta give it up to him, man. Hunt definitely held it down. You know, it's football, right? So we understand in these weather conditions, you gotta stack the box. We know they know we're gonna run, but it's still amazing because I'm glad we went for that deep ball to where the early in the game because that really that had to keep those linebackers back.
Let's stay back. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If if this was no offense to none of these other teams, but if this was like the Saints or if this was or the Panthers, if it was like one of those teams, that no, I'm sure linebackers are still gonna stack the box with all because again, you can yeah, they're running the ball is what I'm trying to say. With Mahomes, he might throw that thing 40 yards. Oh, I can't believe Xavier Worthy. Man, that hurt me. That really hurt me. I'm glad I don't have him on my fantasy team. Bro, he got bro, look, he got 0 catches, 0 yards, right? Listen, even rushing, he has 2 carries for -10 yards. So he got I should have looked at he has negative points this week.
He had a bad day.
That's a bad day. I wish I played against him in fantasy.
I got him. I got him in my other league,
You do.
but I don't think I started him though.
Okay. Well, good. Well, like I said, man, definitely was a very good, exciting Monday night game. You know, I mean, we can kind of highlight some of the stuff, but like I said, with Baker Mayfield, he is playing good. I'm not going to hate on him like that, but again, you have basically your two starting wide receivers out. I'm not for sure how long they're out, but you can just tell it definitely was a struggle. He was trying his best to keep his composure and just stay focused and stay in his game. But again and again, with the going in
Right.
overtime, it still was a good game. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't love a good overtime game? But you know, Chiefs got the ball first.
And they scored.
Mahomes got
Oh,
the first. So congratulations again to the Chiefs, man. On another good dub, another good victory, man. Keep it going. Only undefeated team in the league, man. All right, man. So let's move on to Rosie's favorite segment. Get him chopping.
get him top.
DJ Moore, man. What is wrong with this man? I just didn't quite understand it, but
You
again,
gotta play to the whistle.
yeah,
You gotta play to the whistle.
get him chopping. You have to. That was ridiculous, though, bro. Like, but anyway, you want to explain why he's get him chopping this week?
So listen, the Chicago Bears are playing a game, and mid play, his quarterbacks, you know, scrambling around trying to find a receiver. DJ Moore's on the sideline, like he's like running a route, but then kind of tweaks up a little bit. ends up just walking off the field mid play, like it's not even close to being over, and just goes off and just sits down on the bench, like
That's
just gave up. Now
oh,
now in his argument, he said that he tweaked his ankle, so he was getting off the field,
yeah.
to prevent further injury. But it's like it's definitely not a good look.
No. I don't know. I'm gonna just keep it real. I feel like that was just the front. I feel like the moment he realized Caleb Williams is about to go scramble the opposite direction,
You're like,
he
this dude.
he just like, man, oh my God, here we go again. I'm walking off. But then I think it clicked and he was just like, oh shoot, let me act like I'm hurt. You feel me? So I don't know. I honestly just don't believe that he tweaked his ankle, whatever the case may be. I just don't believe it. But again, man, again, that's one thing I explained to you that I had to learn that as a wide receiver during a play, if you step out of bounds, then you can no longer, basically you can no longer catch a ball, but you can still stay in the play, block. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Williams was scrambling, so he could have. I feel, maybe not, but to my acknowledgement, I feel like if Caleb Williams noticed that DJ Moore was blocking, then maybe he would have continued running that way. But just a poor effort, man. I don't know. That was just bad. You know what I'm saying? You really got to get him chopping off of that. Like,
Yeah. So with that being said, this week's Get 'em chopping recipient, Mr. DJ Moore, Chicago Bears. You gotta get him chopping, sir. Get him
I
chopping.
feel like we was talking about him a little earlier in the season about something, but I have to go back and find it because he did something else too. I remember he made another holla. I don't think he had get him chopping, but it was something he did that was just kind of silly. But I have to go back and look at it, and we'll talk about it next week. But I know we're trying to move on. Let me just ask you this real quick, bro. How would you feel if you're a DC, you're a defensive coordinator? How would you feel if one of your boys walked off, just walked out
Like
of the play,
mid play.
mid play? Oh,
I
what would
mean,
you do?
you know, um, they're just walking off to never come back on again because it's gonna be a while for you to come back in this game. So,
Yeah,
um,
I like
you
that.
know,
I like
like you're not like after they make that decision, they know like,
yeah,
yeah, just go ahead and get comfortable, or you
yeah,
better be really hurt, like
yeah,
actually really hurt because
yeah, exactly.
like I gotta be able to depend on you, and if I can't depend on you, then I can't play you.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
that's
yeah.
that's just what it
You're
is.
not available. Yeah, hey, right, I get it, but that's all I said. It was kind of tough, man. It did not look like DJ Moore tweaked anything. It just seemed like he was coming back, towards the quarterback, trying to get the ball. And once he realized this man is not throwing me the ball, he just walked off. Oh, but anyways, he still got 4 receptions for 33 yards. So I just want to know, was that after, you know what I'm saying, after that play, or was that before the play? Because this was in the first quarter that happened. So
He probably came back in.
you still got to get him chopping, bro.
Like,
And they got smacked by the Cardinal. So let's move on to some college football, man. I know, again, with you being absent last week, I just gave the people a few games to just watch, just look at. let's say this. So the first game was number 3 Penn State versus number 4 Ohio State. Man, Ohio State won. Ohio State won 20-13. Again, with it being so close in rank, that's why it was such a good game to watch. Still be, only a touchdown away, but they still came out with the dub, man. Now, because of that victory for Ohio State moved up to number 3. Man, Penn State. Penn State actually dropped down to number 6. So they went from number 3 to number 6. So, man, good for them, bro. Um, Clemson is another team who I've been really trying to watch closely. Again, they were number 11, and they played against Louisville, and they actually lost against Louisville 33-21. Now, Clemson went from number 11 and they dropped down to number 19. So, it's crucial, man. It's getting crucial. I really had more high hopes for Clemson, but Louisville, they just came with it. And the last game that I wanted people to watch from last week is number 10 Texas A&M versus South Carolina. Another ranked team that lost to an unranked team. South Carolina beat Texas A&M 44-20. So now Texas A&M went from number 10 to number 15. So we got to stick with it, guys, man. That's crazy. So, man, Rosey, man, who we got for what is this week 11? Who we got for week 11? Who should the people look out for?
So the three games that we're going to highlight for you, we got number 21 Colorado taking on Texas Tech. We got number 24 Vanderbilt taking on South Carolina, who just came off a pretty big win
Yeah.
uh, last week over Texas A&M. And then we have number 11 Alabama taking on number 14 LSU.
Yeah. All right, so 2 games. So we have 2 games. All right, so let's start off. All right, man. So the week 10 picks. Week 10 picks, man. So we definitely chose a lot of similar teams. I mean, it's coming down to what 2 games. So number 3, I picked the Patriots, you picked the Bears, and then at number 14, that should be a pretty good game though. You chose the Rams, and I chose the Dolphins. Hey Zuri, hi. Why did I say that? And it thought I said, "Hey Siri." Oh, why did I say it again? But anyway, man, this should be an interesting week. I think those 2 games are still going to come down to the wire. I believe so.
Yeah.
So should be pretty good, girl. We gonna get you off here so you can wrestle your daddy.
But
All
no,
right.
yeah, it should be a good week of some good football. Um, Missouri, if you say go Chiefs, go
Oh,
Chiefs.
mm. Hey man, well, Rosie, thank you for being here again. Zuri, thank you. Thank you, Zuri, for being here as well.
You welcome. You welcome.
All right, man. Well, it should be an interesting week for football, for the NFL, and for college. A lot of ranked teams are getting beat, so it should be an interesting week. But guys, this is the 5060 show.
But we always gonna bring you 110%.
That's right. That's right, man. I'm your host, Scoops.
I'm Coach Rosey.
That's right, man. We appreciate you all for being here, man. We'll see
All
you all
right.
next week. All right.